The Stardust bucked violently, throwing Lyra against the viewport. "Turbulence is intensifying, Commander," she reported, her voice strained but controlled. "Atmospheric readings are off the charts. Something's interfering with our sensors." Kaelen gripped the arms of his command chair, his knuckles white. The phantom weight of Lyra's presence felt heavier now, a subtle urging to proceed, mingled with a sense of profound sorrow. "Maintain course, Lyra. We're descending into the city center sector." He glanced at Rhys, who was slumped in his diagnostics chair, sweat plastering his dark hair to his forehead. The diagnostic specialist's body trembled, and he mumbled incoherently. "Rhys, report," Kaelen commanded, his voice sharp but laced with concern. Rhys shuddered, his eyes snapping open, unfocused. The signal, it's overwhelming, amplifying. It's showing me things. He clutched his head, groaning. "Destruction immense, despair vast, ancient eye. Phobos, Rhys, what are you seeing?" Kaelen pressed. "It's a memory or a prophecy. I can't tell. It's repeating." Like a cycle, Rhys choked out, his voice raspy. "The key it awaits. The cycle begins anew," he trailed off, his eyes glazing over. Lyra interjected. "Commander, I'm picking up encrypted comm signals. Diagnostic, designed to incite conflict. Looks like both Loyalist and Dissent factions are using them. They're attempting to sow discord," Kaelen stated grimly. "Expect interference. Rhys, can you pinpoint the source of the amplified signal?" Rhys shook his head, wincing. "It's radiating from multiple locations. The relay stations, primarily. But it's organized, not random. Someone's controlling them. Someone who wants us distracted," Kaelen mused aloud. "Lyra, prepare for landing. Priority 1, locate the relay stations. Priority 2, establish contact with local authorities, if any remain sane enough to communicate. Rhys, remain online. I need you to filter the noise and isolate the true signal source." He activated his energy blade, the hum of the contained plasma a low thrum in the cramped bridge. "We're walking into a trap, people. Be ready." The Stardust pierced the crimson haze, revealing a vista of unimaginable devastation. Shattered spires jutted from the landscape like broken teeth, crumbling monuments lay scattered across the dust-choked ground, and skeletal remains of buildings stretched into the hazy distance. The air tasted of ash and decay. "Visual confirmation," Lyra reported, her voice tight. "City center sector is worse than the scans indicated. Significant structural damage. Minimal signs of life." As they descended, Kaelen caught a fleeting glimpse of movement below, a patrol of Concordance Loyalists exchanging fire with a group of Dissent fighters. The conflict appeared to be localized but intense, fueled by the manipulated comm signals. "Local patrols are engaged," Kaelen confirmed. "Maintain a low profile. Avoid direct involvement unless absolutely necessary." The Stardust touched down with a jarring thud, kicking up a cloud of crimson dust. The ship's automated systems initiated the environmental seal, filtering the contaminated air. "We're on the ground," Lyra announced, her eyes scanning the surrounding area. "Readings are stable, but the atmosphere is still heavily contaminated. Advise full environmental suits." Kaelen nodded, already donning his suit. He secured his energy blade, the plasma glow illuminating his determined expression. "Rhys, maintain signal analysis," he instructed. "Lyra, secure the ship. I'm going to take a recon team down to the surface. We need to find those relay stations." He paused, his gaze sweeping over the faces of his crew. Lyra always said, sometimes, the greatest truths are found in the darkest places. Let's find some truth, people, and let's be careful doing it. He led the small recon team, consisting of 2 heavily armed security officers, out of the ship and into the desolate landscape. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the hiss of their breathing apparatus. The weight of the planet's history pressed down on them, a palpable sense of loss and despair. As they moved cautiously through the ruins, Kaelen couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. The echoes of the past resonated around him, whispering warnings in a language he couldn't quite understand. He paused, scanning the horizon. In the distance, he saw a flicker of movement, a figure disappearing behind a crumbling wall. "Did you see that?" he asked, his voice low. "Affirmative, Commander," one of the security officers replied. "Movement detected approximately 200 meters to the northeast. Likely civilian, but potential threat." Kaelen nodded. "Proceed with caution. We're not here to engage, or we're not ghosts either." As they advanced, the ruins seemed to close in around them, trapping them in a labyrinth of shattered stone and decaying metal. He felt the familiar sensation of Lyra's presence, a subtle urging to be vigilant, to trust his instincts. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the ruins, a distorted, synthesized tone, speaking in a language that was both alien and familiar. "Welcome, Commander Kaelen," the voice said. "The key awaits. The cycle begins anew." Kaelen froze, his hand instinctively reaching for his energy blade. He knew with a certainty that chilled him to the bone they were no longer alone, and whatever was speaking to them was not on their side.